Hey, this is Bowtie Junior 09. Uh, I'm going to show you how to tie a couple knots. First, I need. There it is. Sorry. I'm going to start with the square knot. Simple knot. You go. I think you can see. Left over right. Left over right. Then right over left. And pull tight. Should look like that. Won't slip. Much as you pull on it, won't slip. And as much resistance you pull on it, keep tight. Barely any to push it out. It's a really simple knot. Let's go over that again. Left over right. Left over right. Then right over left. Really easy. Check that off my list. Alright, let's go to the slip knot. Excuse me. Alright, slip knot is a real simple knot. You bend it, the bite in it, the loop, wrap around once. Then you go around, put that through both the holes. Like that. And just pull tight. It'll just tightens up on something and you can loosen it up. Really easy to slide, really easy to pull out. Okay. Alright, if you're trying to make your rope shorter or something, you can do the sheep's what is it called? Sheep's shank. Make one small loop like that. Make one larger loop beside it. Sorry. The size of the middle loop depends on how much rope you want shortened. This is to shorten your rope if you have like 50 feet, then you only want to use 10, 20 feet. You make one small loop, one big loop, and another small loop right there. Then bend it toward it, pull it through. And same with the other one. Twist it towards it, pull it through. Sorry. It shortens the rope, and it came loose because I pulled too much pressure on it. It's not to keep it tight, it's just to shorten your rope. And you can like put a stick through it, through the two loops after you're done, if you want to keep it tightened. Because I pulled on it a little too hard. I'll tie that again and show you what I mean. See, it's not to keep tight, it's just to shorten the rope. You can put a stick through these two loops, or just tie them off in a square knot, like so. Left over right, and then right over left. Tie them off in a square knot, and it won't come loose. But it's just to shorten your rope. It's not to try to keep tight or anything. It's not to hold anything, just to shorten the rope if you don't want to cut it. Real easy. Real easy to untie. Everything. Alright, 1 second. I need to cut a piece so I can show you another knot. Other knife, I don't know where it makes it. It's not very dull. Just refresh it. Just take a second. Okay. One more second. Listening to my stereo right now. Same McGraw's playing on my CDs. Well, this ain't working very good. I'll have to show you what the bigger piece works. Okay, let's say if you have a this isn't the knot. I'm just tying this into a this isn't a slip knot either. This is a granny knot. Well, I'm not a slip knot, it's a square knot. I'm gonna tie a square knot for this. Left over right, then right over left. Sorry for the waiting. Alright, so you have a loop like this, and you want to tie down a tarp or whatever, or you know them little loops on each end of the tie. It's like that. We'll take that as an example. Put it through the loop. This is a very simple knot. Through the loop, like that. Come around and pull through. Like so. And gonna make that knot stronger. This is the that was the girth knot. This press it. It's the same thing except when you go through once, you go through again. Well, see. Go through once. Go through again. That makes it tighter. Okay. But you don't have to have the pressing knot. You can just the girth knot's just as good. I think I've showed you the sheep bend or the sheep shank. I'll show you the sheep bend now. Sheep bend is if you want to tie two knots together. I've got different colors so you can see better. These are completely different, so they slide very well. So if you tie this knot right, they won't slide at all. First, you loop one side. If you want to tie two different ropes together, that's what this is for. Different kinds of ropes. Take one, put it through the hole, wrap it around, lift it up a little bit, pull it back through that hole. That's the sheep bend, and it's very tight. I would trust it with my life. Won't slip or nothing. And to make it even better, even more tighter, is the double sheep bend, which is the same thing basically, except when you go around twice instead of just once. But that is a little bit more. Well, there it goes. Just pull it straight through. And that makes it even tighter. Very tight. Won't come loose for nothing. Even if you pull on only one side, not two. Real tight. But it's also kind of hard to untie too. It's not really. You just gotta pull it off. Okay. There's one more knot I have to show you. This is like a basic Boy Scout knot. The bowline knot. And take the long side of the rope,